Today's video shoutout goes to KCB and Tank, who helped me get one of the cars you'll see in this video. Thank you both. And now, enjoy. Hello people, and welcome to a new Saturn Pony Productions video. It's been a little while since I've uploaded, and I figured now's the time I should add in a new video to the channel. This is the sequel to my car showcase video I made back in September featuring a few interesting cars. Now, the car you're about to see is in this image. It's not the pink one and it's not the dark blue one. It's the silver one, dead cert in the middle. And as you'll see in this image, it's on the top frame of this picture. So without further ado, let's begin.
3, 2, 1.
Everyone, this is a special edition Nissan Skyline made for the Crew 2. Known as the High Octane Edition, this car, in my opinion at least, is a vast improvement over the normal Skyline. Now, I'm going to answer a question y'all probably asking yourself right now. Saturn, how the hell are you doing Electric City with the Skyline? Are you cheating the game? Are you glitching it? I'm not. This is a summit event for Night Shift. It requires you to have either the normal Skyline or the High Octane Edition, and you can drive on the Electric City course with this car or your normal Skyline if you don't have the money or anything to get this car. And if you're wondering, yes, this car is like the Light Rider Edition and several others, a car you can purchase from the Street Racing HQ. You don't have to pay crew credits, although you can if you want the car and a couple of vanity items in a bundle. But you can buy the car itself if you just want to keep it as is, honestly, which I don't mind. A lot of people have different tastes on what their cars should look like. The performance is just out of this world in my opinion. This car, like I said, vast improvement. The acceleration is top notch, the handling is excellent, and if you have the Nitro Chemist perk on your Skyline like I do, you're gonna be flying. Like seriously, this car does not joke about. It's amazingly fast. But hey, aside from that, overall, this car is one you must, and I mean must, get if you want a very good street race car, or if you're just a JDM car collector, then go ahead and buy it. I won't stop you. And with that, that concludes my review on the High Octane Edition Skyline. It's overall a vast improvement over the normal Skyline. You should get it. Seriously, it's that good. So, with that, I am now going to shut up and let you watch the rest of the clip with this awesome song from Electric City playing in the background. See you on the next car. And now for the vehicle in the middle frame you see here. Don't worry, the bottom one is pretty interesting. Let's go. This is the Ducati Dragster motorcycle or motorbike. This bike is one of, if not the best street race bike in the entire game. With a bit of tuning, this bike has enough grip to send a bloody Kawasaki Ninja to shame. The acceleration is absolutely bonkers, considering it is basically a bike built for drag racing. And then there's the name, Dragster. It's an X in the middle of the name instead of a G and S, which is actually a pretty interesting name choice by Ducati, considering it actually makes it sound more badass as heck. So, as you see here, I'm doing the Strip South, a short but technical street race in Las Vegas on the Crew 2. I recommend you use the bike for those types of races and not the more fast, straight, the more speed style ones, like the ones with long straights and such. That's more of a car's job. And also, don't use this bike in the rain or snow, as it does not like the rain or snow. If you want the best times, use the Dragster in dry conditions. Trust me, it's worth it. It is the most expensive vehicle of the trio at $600,000 or more, but it's worth every bit of it, as you'll be flying across the Strip South or any short or technical race with absolutely no issues if you know what you're doing, like me. Which is actually not surprising, considering I got my ass kicked in PvP by one of these things. And trust me, I'm glad I got it. So with that, the Ducati Dragster is overall the best motorbike you can get in street racing. Now let's move on to the final vehicle of the three, and one I've been longing to do for a while. And I cross the lane! There we go!
We did it!
That's it! They're done!
They're done now.
Finally, I can put these hobbies to rest.
I need a lot to go.
So that means if I head over to the menu, one reward unlocked.
I've got RX-7.
Yep, as you saw in that previous clip, I completed the racer hobby and got this bad boy. The Mazda RX-7 Turbo 10th Anniversary Edition from 1988. This car, overall, pretty good. I think it's better than the Plymouth Roadrunner Freedom Edition as well, in my opinion. It also sounds pretty cool, because I personally like rotary engines. I think they sound pretty good, especially the idle of them. But what about the performance of this RX-7? Well, I didn't pick a good street race for this car, but to be fair with you, this car is actually pretty decent at handling. The acceleration is actually pretty good for a rear-wheel drive 1980s sports car. And well, if you're good enough at the game, you can possibly get up there with a high-octane Skyline or maybe a Dragster or something, because I know what y'all like on PvP these days, which I don't mind. I know a lot of people can be like dedicated to the game and such because they love it. I mean, I love it personally. It's a great game. But yeah, the RX-7 Turbo 10th Anniversary is one of my favorite cars in the game now, mainly after owning it for a full 24 hours, because A, the racer hobby in my opinion is the hardest of the three and the most time consuming, considering how many stars you need to get before you can get this car. So, if you've got good endurance, you're going to get this thing in a jiff. Like I did with the Hummer HX and the Plymouth Roadrunner. Also, yeah, be careful putting vanity tiles on this thing, as my game crashed twice while trying to do them. I don't know what was wrong with it, but when I put them on in the HQ, nothing happened. So I recommend you put the vanity items on in the HQ to prevent a game crash, if that ever fixes it. But yeah, this car, if you can hear it, is a pretty good sounding RX-7 in my opinion. And yes, like I said, in terms of the hobbies, the Collector is the easiest, without a doubt. The Explorer is in the middle, like medium difficulty. But the Racer is just absolutely, positively the hardest one, and also the most time consuming. So yeah, if any of you guys are going to be aiming to get this car, then I wish you the best of luck, because it's going to take quite a bit of time. But trust me, it will be worth it in some lights. So, with that, the RX-7 is a pretty decent rear-wheel drive street race car. It sounds good, it handles well, the acceleration is pretty good as well for a rear-wheel drive, and if you know what you're doing with your tuning and you know what you're doing with your skill, you're going to set some pretty decent times with this thing. Trust me, I did on this event. So, let's just finish this video as it's currently, what, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I need to get lunch soon, but I'm not going to cut the clip off here. I'll let you watch the rest of it. While I talk a little bit more... Sorry about that meow, that was for my horn. I think the engine in the RX-7 is a 2-rotor. No wonder it sounds so good. But yeah, those are the 3 cars I have showcased to you guys today. And before we go, I want to show you a little clip. A clip that a few friends of mine wanted me to share with you guys.
As well.
No! What the hell? Question on? Question on?
Saturn just beat me at the last second. I almost had a one
There's
winner.
no need to punch the deck.
Yep, my friend Craig got pissed at me because he lost to me at the last second. Now keep in mind the Crew 2 is an arcade racer, and in my opinion, arcade races are made for entertainment. Sure, people can get competitive on it, but from what I've seen, it's not as serious as Craig's, alright? So, that may be a little lesson for you guys. On simulation racing games like Gran Turismo or Forza or something, I don't mind. I understand. You can take them seriously because I know what they're like. But arcade races? No need to take them seriously. They're made for entertainment, and they're possibly made for a good time. So with that, thank you all for watching this video. Like and subscribe if you're new, if you want to, and if I ever upload again, then yeah, I'll show you guys. So yeah, see you guys soon, and have a good one. See you around, everyone.